What is up, Cubers and Cubettes? CubeZeno back with you. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm on lunch break right now. For those of you who don't know, sorry about the eating and talking thing. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently in training to get my commercial driver's license. So we're on lunch break right now, and I'm at Yardbirds, and oh, yep, the beanbag's in the back of the car. I'm officially moved out of my old place. So I wanted to do some talking and stuff. But I don't know how much of it I'm going to get to do right now, because I have 15 minutes to eat. So, I guess for the moment I'll just say this day had a stupid beginning with me locking my keys in my car. But like, you know, you call AAA, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to put that right here. You can see the pink reflection off the top, because the skin of the beanbag. I know I've shown it off in videos before, but yeah. I'll talk more about it later. But next week, this week's gonna be all vlogs. So those of you seeing this on the vlog channel are gonna get vlogs when the vlog channel gets videos. And for the most part of the gaming channel, I'm gonna be recording and hopefully publishing this week a bunch of Zuma videos. I'm going to start a thing on the Race to Sun God. I've completed the initial game, and I think I need to complete it again because I think I wiped my save data, but it's not hard for me. So my goal with that is, sorry, let me turn that down. My goal with that is to get Sun God rating on all of the gauntlet stuff. There's gauntlet levels for each level. So instead of your normal Zuma game where you get the bar full and then balls stop coming down, it just levels you up to the next rating. So yeah, I'll talk more about that in the videos I do for it. And next week we got Batman. We've got probably more Zuma. I tweeted about this earlier too. I was talking about, you know, Borderlands. I don't know, I didn't mention Borderlands, but Borderlands is already out. So Batman's going to be premiering next week. And Pixelmon's coming back. I'm not going to spoil too much about that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to finish eating, so I'll catch you guys later. And I will vlog more when I get back to where I'm staying. So we're back. It went alright. Forgive me for not looking at the camera. Currently driving on the freeway. Yeah, I did a lot better than I expected to for my first day ever driving a manual transmission. So yeah. Anyway, about the things I wanted to talk about, now that I have time to in more detail. So, almost completed chapter 1, or episode 1, however you want to call it, of Batman, Telltale game, which some of you may remember I tried to do on the old channel, and rage quit and a half. But I've gone back to it, using the controller to do it this time. It'd be nice if I could use OBS to record it, but yeah. And actually, I think I've pinned down my problem with that, which is that I have a dual-core processor and not a quad-core processor. So some of that stuff is a bit more intensive than the processor itself was designed to take. Which is why that sometimes it can get laggy sometimes. That's great to know, because now I know, you know, if I just want to keep this laptop as it is, but fix my problems, it should be fixable just by getting a new processor. Right now I have an i7 something hundred, dual core, in my laptop. It's just a HP pavilion, you know, those things. So I'm trying not to say too much. So that's great because all I have to do is, you know, say, hey, I want an i7, blah, 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 quad-core processor. It'll cost me a fair amount, but nowhere near as much as, you know, the Alienware is going to. And I do plan on getting the Alienware eventually. I have not canceled my plans on getting the Aurora. But if all I need is a new processor for this laptop, this will hold me over until, you know, I'm more settled, I've gotten a local positioning again, and have a house to put a desktop in. So, it's very likely that I will end up doing that. So Zuma, which I talked about, is going to be coming out this week. I'm actually going to record at least the first couple today, hopefully, episodes of that. What may end up happening with Zuma 1, there's gonna be a lot of intensive editing and possibly highlighting instead of normal video content. I don't know, because it's gonna take a fuck ton of a time to do that. Usually averages for me anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes of recording, not just recording time, but of like from the moment I push play to the moment I die, and at least hit Sun God 1. Sorry if the microphone peaked there. On each level. So, I mean, it can be variable. Hell, it may take even longer. God only knows. But that's uninterrupted gameplay. Is anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Depends on how many, you know, slow balls I get, matches I make, whatever. For those of you not aware, Zuma is a match 3 type game. You're just a frog in the center of the screen shooting a bunch of things. With Zuma 2, the Iron Frog Gauntlet is probably going to be a lot more straightforward, because unlike in Zuma 1, where each level is separate play things, and you're just like, you know, I'm going to get to Sun God on this one. The Iron Frog Gauntlet is basically, you know, just play the entire map over again without dying. It's hardcore mode, basically. But yeah, so I never really expected to make a series out of Zuma, but I decided to. Dragon Ball Xenoverse celebratory episode will be coming out soon. Next week.
To Washington 121 South.
There's my GPS not wanting to shut up. Doesn't realize I'm actually going to get the car washed right now. That's what you get for parking in a place where birds shit all over your roof. I'm gonna cancel that. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about some stuff in Dragon Ball, like the fact of what happened with Space Pilgrims. Space Pilgrims is still coming out, the one episode I recorded of it. And I'm going to talk about the shit on Steam playlist thing that I've got going on a little bit, the random games on Steam. And actually talking about the possibility of Drop Alive making a comeback after the ramifications of Space Pilgrims, or Space Pilgrim. But yeah. So, anything else I want to say? I mentioned Pixelmon's coming back. I don't want to give away too much about that. I am going to do the Wonder Woman review hopefully later today. I want that to get that done this week, but it's only Monday, so I have time. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I want to cover right now. Crackpack's going to take a couple more days hiatus before I start recording again, just because I need to get the new world set up because of the stupid Aroma doesn't do its job. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Don't let us go on the show on the way out. I'll see you. We'll see ya. Peace.